Morning Britain, the Prime Minister survives his no confidence vote, only just.
That the vote in favour of having confidence in Boris Johnson as leader was 211 votes, and the vote against was 148 votes. And therefore, I can announce that the Parliamentary Party does have confidence.
Shortly after the vote, the Prime Minister put on a brave face, hailing what he called a convincing result.
As a government, we can move on and focus on the stuff that I think really matters to people.
He has won the numbers, but he has not won the politics. The scale of the rebellion means Boris Johnson is still fighting for his political life, and his party risks descending into civil war.
In other news, the family of a British geologist jailed for 15 years for taking pottery shards out of Iraq says that his penalty amounts to a death sentence. We'll be hearing from them after 7.
The disabled passenger left on a plane for more than an hour and a half after it landed. We speak to Victoria Brignall this morning about her experience on board, which left her humiliated and exasperated, and about her meeting with the manager of the airport.
Prince Harry and Meghan release a new photo of their daughter Lilibet to mark her first birthday on Saturday.
And comedian Rob Beckett will join us to talk fame, family, and how he spent most of his career dodging snobs.
Warmth and sunshine, the name of the game today. That'll trigger a few scattered showers. They'll have all the details of what the view of Earth looks like next to Earth here at Rochester Cathedral. All the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
Tuesday, 7th of June, 2022. Live from Television Centre in London. This is Good Morning Britain with Susanna Reid and Richard Madeley.
Hello, good morning. Just gone 6 o'clock. Welcome to the programme. Well, as you know, we launched a Twitter poll last night as soon as the result came through on Boris. We've got 42,000 people who have responded to the simple question, do you have confidence in the Prime Minister? 91% do not. So you see, you've got the Westminster bubble reaction, typically Labour's, which we'll be coming to with Angela Rayner later in the show. You've got Boris's reaction, nothing to see here, let's move on.
Yeah.
And you've got what people out there actually think. 91%. No, it's gone to 92% as I speak, say they don't have confidence. And that's just an open poll. Anybody can join in.
And, of course, on June the 23rd, there will be 2 by-elections.
Wakefield and
Tiverton.
Yeah.
And so that's when people actually get to vote.
Yes.
And it is thought that even though Boris Johnson, on the numbers, clearly won last night's vote of no confidence, 211 backbench MPs, well, and cabinet ministers, of course, it's an anonymous vote, voted for him. Unfortunately, 148 of his own MPs do not have confidence in their own party leader as Prime Minister.
And one analysis of that figure is that if you discount those that were bullied, cajoled or bribed, as happens, that's how politics works.
And also, many of them are on the payroll. 160, 170 paid to be members of the government.
If you discount that section of the vote, you're looking at about 70% of the Conservative Party MPs, the Parliamentary Party, who don't have faith in him. I mean, it's devastating. It's much worse than we were predicting here on the programme yesterday. Anybody was predicting. I mean, you have to admire his chutzpah in saying it's a fabulous result. I sail on unperturbed.
Onward is one of his favourite words, isn't it?
But they all say that.
Definitely the theme last night.
But they all say that. We were saying this. Margaret Thatcher said that after she won the vote. Theresa May said that after she won the vote. And, you know, they were toast.
Yeah. It is our main news, of course, this morning, because Boris Johnson is going to meet his cabinet later. As he attempts to put last night's confidence vote behind him, the Prime Minister insists that victory last night was decisive, despite 148 of his own Conservative MPs saying They have no confidence in him.
Well, as I'm sure you've seen from all the news tapes, he has actively dismissed any idea of a snap election. He's argued that the government can now move on and focus on what really matters to people. But can a weakened leader of a deeply divided party really survive this? If so, he'd be the first. Our political correspondent, Louisa James, is in Downing Street. Chief correspondent Richard Gaisford is standing by in Westminster. And Jonathan Swain is in Boris Johnson's constituency of Uxbridge and South Ruislip. Ruislip, sorry. OK, we're going to speak to Richard and Jonathan in a second, but let's first go to Louisa James in Downing Street. Louisa, Boris Johnson's ability to bounce back from the brink is obvious, it's well known, but do you think this is a blow too far even for him?
Well, as one MP put it to me last night, it is the